Jesus on the dash. You know what I did to get here? Here I am again. Never questioned it. Only how and when I'm here again. Here again. The high beams flash behind me. I don't mind at all. The numbers on my cell phone, I won't take that call. Knew you wouldn't listen. I never said a word. Life posts look just like my life. Nothing but a blur. You know what I did to get here? Here I am again. Never questioned it. Only how and when I'm here again. Here again. Won't you tell me one more time? Can I get it back? Never questioned it. Only now and when I'm here again. Here again. Pulling to a rest stop. Lights cut through the gloom. Couple cups of coffee. Help me shake this doom. Voices in my head keep telling me we're through. Don't know what I missed last night. Now I'm missing you. Don't know if I will turn around and try with you again. Never questioned it. Only how and when I'm here again. Here again. Called Here Again. Gonna do a song that I haven't done here before. I haven't really played it in a long time. It's from my first CD. It's called I Remember, and it's kind of based on when I was growing up, I had a big picture window in the front of the house, and I used to just kind of watch it, sit out and look out the changing the seasons as I was growing up as a kid. It's I Remember. I remember looking out through my window as the snow came falling down on the land. Remember running, catching flakes on my fingers to watch them melting in my hand. Now the snow is just a constant reminder that winter follows fall. And as the drifts are glistening all around me, I hardly notice them at all. I remember there were more trees than houses, and though so few, each one a home. Every day was like a brand new beginning, a chance to find out on my own. Remember walking all alone through a forest, wishing someone else was walking along. Winging maybe I'd be somewhere tomorrow, never thought that I'd be wrong. I remember looking up in the night sky to try and find the farthest star. A dream of growing up and being a someone, I really thought that I'd go far. But playing games is something not just for children, and dreaming just goes on and on. And though the rules change, the game seem familiar, dreaming doesn't end at dawn. As I look back on the things to remember of a child who never knew that growing up is just the same as surrender. You either give up or you. I see the hopes of yesterday have all faded. You only see them when you're small. And though the happy times are still there inside me, I hardly notice them at all. Yeah, I remember looking out through my window. There's a snow came falling down on the land. Remember running, catching flakes on my fingers to watch them melting in my hand. It's called I Remember. And then I'm going to end this with a song called Younger Days. And this song I wrote down here in Florida a couple years ago. I was driving down the road, and it was one of those unusual Florida mornings where you can actually roll the window down. And I don't know if it was the way the wind was coming through the window or the way the lights were reflecting in the trees, but kind of threw me back to when I was a younger boy driving in the mountains in the Pocono Mountains up in Pennsylvania. And I thought that was kind of a cool feeling. So I went online, asked a bunch of friends to give me things like that they remember, and put it together as a song. And it is available on YouTube also as a video, Bill Hartman, Younger Days. Woke up early yesterday, started the car and drove away, trying to make the best of a busy day. Sun was breaking through the trees, rousing some forgotten need. Roll the window down to touch the wind. Took me back to younger days, made me long to simply wait. Finding time for me was not so tough. Smell of autumn filled the air. For a moment I was there. Wish I could have stayed in younger days. Friday high school football game, faces with forgotten names. Snowball fight, swimming at the lake. Riding in my uncle's Jeep, fishing in some local creek, playing a board game with my buddy Joe. Lightning bugs kept in a jar, road trips in the family car, cruising on a Sunday afternoon. Future seems so far away, now it's just another day. Wish I could have stayed in younger days. Younger days, life seems so long. Sit up talking all night long about our dreams and things that we would do. Sunday spent with family, grandma talking endlessly. Wish I could have stayed in younger days. Riding bikes out to the park, driving movies after dark, penny candy and watching Looney Tunes. Learning to skate on a frozen pond, playing stickball till the lights came on, listening to the newest Beatles song. Passing truck, it pulls me back, for I know it just like that. I'm back to where I started out my day. Life I have, it's not so bad. If I knew then what I knew now, think I would have stayed in younger days. Wish I could have stayed in younger days. Called Younger Days. Thanks, Mitch. Appreciate the time.
Bill Hartman, ladies and gentlemen. That was awesome, Bill.
Thanks, man.
And because of your sage warning that we are not on YouTube yet, I was able to get everything up and running maybe after your first verse. I don't know, but there's a gentleman, I think his name is Carlos, maybe?
Okay.
He was watching. I'm assuming he's a friend of yours. I don't know, Carlos Gablines?
Yeah, I'm looking at the name on Facebook, on YouTube, yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Cool.
Thanks a lot. Sounded great.
Thank you much. Appreciate the time. Have a good night, man. I'll hang around.
Okay. All right. Up next, we have Belle. Belle, if you would get your video going there, young lady. There you are.
Hey, here
I'm
I
gonna
am.
go ahead and spotlight you.
Soon as I get on, my phone rings. Isn't that crazy?
Well, I don't usually look at my arm when my phone rings, so I don't know what you're doing. Now I know
I
you
got
got the
that
Apple
that
Watch.
that talk and watch, you
It's
know.
like it's like Star Trek or something going on here.
Exactly.
All
Well,
right,
I'm glad to be here.
Hannah Bell is back with. Is this your second time now? Is your second time or third? Uh-oh, you froze up for a minute there.
Oh,
Um,
sorry.
is this your second time or third time?
This is my second time.
All right, now Hannah Bell is very awesome. Mississippi or Louisiana? Which one?
Originally from Mississippi, currently in Louisiana. So you
See,
got it.
I knew if I shouted out enough states there, I was gonna say something right. All right,
Right, you got it.
y'all show some love to Miss Hannah Bell.
All right. Well, I'm going to get started with a song. I do a lot of songwriting with my sister, or I used to when she and I lived close together. And she and I wrote a lot of tunes together, but she went through a tough time for a few months there. And as her best friend and co writing partner, I saw that tough time and kind of put what she was going through into words. And so I'm going to do this one for you. This one's called I Want to Be Free. She said, I can't handle this. Gotta get out on my own. Gotta get out of this mess. I don't need your help anymore. As she picked up her stuff and she walked out the door. As she pulled out of the drive, memories started flooding her mind. I've been this way before, and I need so much more. I wanna be free, free as a girl can be. I wanna be free. Why can't they see it's a part of me? She can't figure it out. How did things go wrong? What's this all about? What do I feel like this? The pain locked inside, the feeling that I miss. I wanna be free, free as a girl can be. I wanna be free. Why can't they see it's a part of me? Oh, 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 oh. She took that first step, finally got what she wanted, finally did it for herself. But she's not all alone. He's been by her side, he's been there all along. And now she's free, free as a girl can be. Yeah, she's free. Why can't they see it's a part of me? Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that one. I'll tell you what, my watch is just going crazy over here. I'm going to take this off for performances. And my neighbor's cutting grass, so if you hear a lawnmower, I apologize. It is what it is in my home studio. I'm gonna do another one and just leave it on that capo right there. I grew up in what's called Red Lick, Mississippi, and that's country. Some people say country as a dirt clod. There we go. And I wrote this song with my sister. This one's called Things. I hear crickets outside my window, raindrops falling to the ground below. When the day breaks, I hear our old rooster crow. Things people in the city just don't know. I see stars in the night sky. Friends wave as they drive by. The time here passes by real slow. Things people in the city just don't know. I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm just a simple little country girl. Just sit back, relax, and watch the fireflies glow. Things people in the city just don't know. Saturday, driving down a dirt road. Grab a jug of sweet tea and head to the fishing hole. There's a fish fry tonight at Uncle Joe's. Things people in the city just don't know. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I pull up a seat and watch the bonfire roll. Things people in the city just don't know. This is the way that I was raised, and I thank God for it every day when my family sits down for supper to pray. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm just a simple little country girl. This is the way life's supposed to go. Things people in the city just don't know. Just come on and let the good life flow. Things people in the city just don't know. And if you go to Walmart and pick up the movie Welcome to Happy Valley, that'll be the starting songs. Kind of cool that it was picked up for a movie. It's, of course, a country movie set out in the sticks, but it's kind of neat to be able to say that one of your songs is in a movie. I think we've got time for one more, and I'm going to try one that I've only sang a couple times for you guys. I wrote this song after losing my uncle a few months ago, and then a lady who was an important person in my church, very close to my family, very thoughtful lady who actually passed away due to the COVID. And she left a wonderful husband and a family behind, and my uncle left my entire family and my grandmother behind. And I'm going to try this one out for you guys. If I mess up, I apologize, and I am going to look at my lyrics. But this one's called Winds and Wounds. He loved her hard, harder than he should. That shook until that day. It's time to come. Her greatest joy, her baby boy was taken home. She looked up to the sky with a heart full of pain. She wondered why the life he had to end this way. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. You'll always be wandering all around this crazy thing called life. But somehow you'll make it through. 'Cause life is full of winds and wounds. It's hard to understand what you're doing up there. And when it hurts this bad, I question if you care. But then I think about all the blessings that I had, and it's clear to see the good outweighs the bad. Yeah, it's clear to see the good outweighs the bad. 'Cause sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. You'll always be wandering all around this crazy thing called life. But somehow you'll make it through. 'Cause life is full. Oh, life is full of winds and moons.
Hannah Belle, you are killing me here tonight.
Oh, thank you, Mitch.
You have a song in a movie? Is that like your first one, or?
I do.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. I put that song out. A couple people pitched it, and that movie picked it out. It is on the Walmart shelves. Welcome to Happy Valley.
Oh
Pretty
man.
cool.
Is that like Happy Valley, Pennsylvania? Is it
I'm assuming so.
like
It's
Penn State, where their football is and everything?
yes. Lots of farming, lots of ranching. That's what the whole movie's all about. So
Well,
pretty
I want to
cool.
let you know I put your Facebook and your website page in the chat on YouTube. So
Appreciate that.
people, everybody, y'all check her out. I know that Hannah also has her own online show, which actually you have an edition of it tonight, right?
I do. I do
Is
it every
is
other
it
week.
usually on Thursdays, or is that?
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
It's usually
All
on
right.
Thursdays, bi-weekly, hanging with
Bi-weekly.
Hannah.
Okay. So after you get finished with the Zoom, how long is your show? Is it an hour? Or?
Yeah, about.
Do you have the replay posted on Facebook?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so y'all, after the ZoomCoustic Cafe, hop on to Hannah's Facebook page and watch her replay. I want to let you know that you were freezing every song like for just like 3 seconds. So you might want to know that going into your show. Okay.
Thank you. For some reason, it does it on my laptop more than it does on my iPad. So next time I might have to jump on my iPad instead of the
Okay, just
laptop.
wanted to let you know that.
Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah. Hey, really enjoyed it. Have a good show tonight.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Up next we have David Easterling, and while I am spotlighting him, I want to remind all of our. Oh, and the picture just got more beautiful because Lori's. All right. I don't know who has the longer hair though. Have y'all ever thought about that? Yeah.
Hers is longer now.
Now.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Okay.
it changes from year to year sometimes.
Well, I want to remind all of our songwriters on here tonight to please, in the chat, in the Zoom chat window, if you would please post whatever web page or Facebook pages you want me to direct people to, and I'll copy and paste them into the YouTube chat so that everybody can see them.
Ooh.
Because if you put something just in the Zoom one, it's just going to be us that are seeing it. Okay. Or you can do it yourself, or you can get Lori to do it, David. Because I know how that works.
You want it now or afterwards?
No, we'll just do it. Have her do it sometime
Okay.
during the show, and then
Okay.
that way I won't have to go look for it. Okay.
All right.
And also for the songwriters that are here tonight, please make sure that you get onto YouTube and you use the chat there, so that everybody can see it, and not just the people, other performers. Okay. Because most everybody is watching this on the YouTube page, not on the Zoom page. Okay? Now, I've just read my disclaimer. If you're pregnant, have ever been pregnant, or were born from a mother who was pregnant, then you should be paying attention to that. I have no idea what I'm saying, and so I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to let David. Are you singing with him tonight, Laura?
No, not tonight.
Just
I co-wrote them all, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be moral support. Okay, I got you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, David Easterling.
Everybody, it's a pleasure to be here. This is my wife, Lori.
Hello.
She's gonna maybe introduce a song. We'll see if that'll happen. But we want to showcase 3 brand new songs that we've written. The first song, well, I guess I should say our theme is dancing. I think there's something about dancing in every one of these songs. The first song is a song that Lori and I co-wrote with our friend David Lauber. I think a bunch of you all know David. So this is a song called Sweet Summers. Sweetest sound of summer when Daddy called my name. We ran for the ice cream truck after the All-Star game. Back then there was nothing better. Daddy wiped some from my chin. Well, I'm so glad he was my dad and my first best friend. Summers under the stars, swinging around from year to year. Every time I close my eyes, sweet summers reappear. Sweetest taste of summer, kissing on the lawn, dancing out under the stars till the moon was gone. Felt this would never end, turns out I wasn't wrong. I'm so glad we made it last, our forever love song. Summer's under the stars, swinging round from year to year. Every time I close my eyes, sweet summers reappear. Well, the sweetest sight of summer, watching grandkids play, running through the sprinkler, spitting watermelon seeds all day. Fireworks paint the sky, we're rocking in our chairs. We're so glad we made it last, sweet summers that we've shared. Summer under the stars, swinging round from year to year. Every time I close my eyes, sweet summers reappear. Summer under the stars, swinging round from year to year. Every time I close my eyes, sweet summers reappear. Sweet summers. All right.
Good job. What's the next one? So we wrote this song a couple of days ago, thinking about thinking about a daughter sitting with her father, asking him all the big questions of life.
Maybe like sitting on a porch swing or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So with that image in mind, she pressed her little hand in mine, leaned her head upon my sleeve, looking up at the night sky, stars beyond the trees. Then she looked at me and smiled, eyes big as oceans in the dark. Her questions glow in silence, her eyes up like a spark. How do you dance on a rainbow and whisper to a star? I got a lot of things to learn, Daddy, if I want to travel far. Tell me, Daddy, how do clouds know to make pictures in the air? Where are the sunsets painted? Who feeds a mama bear? I gaze at her and wonder, what can her questions mean? Trusting me to know the answers, how do I fathom such big dreams? How do you dance on a rainbow and whisper to a star? I gotta learn a few things, Daddy, if I want to travel far. Start with a question, baby, then you find a wise old soul. When you listen to the stories, they'll teach you more than you can know. Nobody has all of the answers, but together we'll explore. Each person part of the puzzle. There's a key for every door. How do you dance on a rainbow and whisper to a star? I gotta learn a few things, Daddy, if I want to travel far. I gotta learn a few things, Daddy, if I want to travel far. She pressed her little hand in mine, leaned her head upon my heart. Oh, that's such a sweet little song.
Thank you. Good job.
Oh, thanks. Good job.
Thank you. So yesterday was my sister's 25th wedding anniversary. So we thought, let's write a love song. This is not about them, but it's a love song.
It is a love song. Once again, remember our theme tonight is dancing.
Dancing tonight.
Dancing tonight. So we're writing a new song every day this week as part of the 5 and 5 challenge with the group that we're in. And the prompt for last night was wish her luck, because she's about to go for it. And so here's a song called Dancing Tonight. He said, good luck at your beauty salon. I'm sure you'll make everyone look nice. I don't talk too long with the ladies there, 'cause we're going out dancing tonight. She said, good luck at your hardware store. I know you'll fix it up right. But don't hang too long with the fellas there. We're going out dancing tonight. Dancing, dancing. La, 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 la. We're going out dancing tonight. He snuck up behind her, lost in her book. A surprise kiss gave her a fright. He said, go put on a fancy dress. We're going out dancing tonight. Dancing, dancing. La, 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 la. We're going out dancing tonight. She brought homemade soup to his shop. He was busy working on a light, but she left a note tied to the spoon. We're going out dancing tonight. Dancing, dancing. La, 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 la. We're going out dancing tonight. Well, the years fly by. She still recalls the last time she held him tight, thinking, wait for me, I'll soon be there, and we'll go out dancing that night. Dancing, dancing. La, 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 la. We're going out dancing tonight. Dancing, dancing. La, 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 la. We're going out dancing tonight.
I couldn't resist. I jumped in.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
David and Lori Easterling, y'all have been writing some dynamite songs.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you, Mitch.
I think COVID looks good on you.
It's
No,
terrible.
I don't know what to say.
I should say, let's say quarantine looks good on you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, we've got a
I
great
know
time.
that-
We've written
yeah.
so many this year.
I know that you've been sheltered pretty tight there. And,
Yeah.
I was glad to hear earlier when we were talking that you're feeling better, David.
I am.
I think the last time that you were on, maybe a couple weeks ago,
Yeah, yeah.
You were not feeling all that well. So
I was not. I was not. I'm
right.
better. I did not have COVID. I just want
I
everybody
know,
to
I
know
know. I
that.
just let's
Yeah.
clear that up, okay?
Right. Right.
But so thanks for being here tonight, and y'all sound great. And Lori,
Thank you.
I know that you just couldn't resist there because it was such a beautiful song.
Yeah.
You had to
Yeah.
join in.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Bill and Hannah have been great. I look forward to hearing everybody else. And Mitch,
oh
thanks so much again for
yeah,
putting all this together.
you are
Thank you.
welcome. I'll get you figuring out the online stuff, David. You know,
Okay.
or as Lori tried, and it's a hopeless. What is it? What?
Oh, we did get back to. I mean, it, are you talking about the YouTube? It did
No,
come
I'm
on.
talking about the fact that you you have a learning curve when it comes to using computers and online
I
stuff.
do. I have a tech curse. Yeah. Yeah.
You are tech challenged. Is that what
I
you're saying?
am. I'm tech
Tech
challenged. Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, good to have you. We're going to move on to Joe Gardonio, and Joe, if you would.
I thought you said I was next.
No, you're after Joe. That's what I said. You're after Joe. So let me find Joe here. Joe, can you put your camera on, sir? And there you go. I'm gonna spotlight Joe, and Joe has been traveling up to Minnesota. Minnesota, is that right, Joe?
Minnesota, yes.
Minnesota, which is where you're from originally, or where you were from most recently before here?
Uh, all my life till here.
Well, I guess that's originally then.
That's original.
So
Yeah,
you are a native
yeah.
Minnesotian,
A Sodian.
Minnesotian. That
That's,
sounds almost like French when you say like
well,
Minnesotian.
if you do it
Minnesota.
right, if you do it right, I'm from Duluth. I was named after a Frenchman, so
Well, I knew if I stumbled along long enough, I'd say something correct.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm also tech challenged. I don't know how to chat on this YouTube site.
Well, it's okay.
That's good.
We'll talk privately.
All right, sounds good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Gardonio.
Hello, everybody. Good to be back. I've been on the road for a little bit, as Mitch said, and great song so far. I hope to keep it up, and I know we'll listen to good songs later on. This first song is called "When I Gotta Get Away." When I Gotta Get Away. It's another Daydream song, and seeing as I was just back from Minnesota, and it was hotter up there than here, but I was by a lake up there, so it's hot down here. I'm not by a lake, so I just have to daydream about it. So here we go. All I gotta do is kick back, close my eyes, and breathe in the air. And I become a travel agent ready to send my imagination anywhere. My 747 is a rocking chair, and the hammock is my RV. Without ever having to leave my yard, I can get where I need to be. Out in the back bay of my mind, there's a little spot where I unwind. Set my clock to daydream time. That backwood cove is where I send my soul when I gotta get away. I canoe down a quiet Canadian lake, sip margaritas on the beach in Mexico. Toss fancy beads at Mardi Gras, ski down a mountain slope. Walk through the woods with my favorite dog, run wild with the bulls in Spain. Taking a ball game with my dad, I go singing out in the rain. Out in the back bay of my mind, there's a little spot where I unwind and set my clock to daydream time. That backwood cove is where I send my soul when I gotta get away. When the daily grind wears down my energy, I find a quick vacation charges up my battery. Out in the back bay of my mind, there's a little spot where I unwind. Set my clock to daydream time. That backwood cove is where I send my soul when I gotta get away. It's nice to know I got a place to go when I gotta get away. All right, that was When I Gotta Get Away. Next song is similarly themed. It's about enjoying the little things of life. And this is called Little Things Turn Me On. And I get the lyrics up here, and this over there. And this, here we go. Bright days, night rain, low thunder. The smell of cut grass in the spring. Fresh bread, coffee, the paper. Songs that the early birds sing. The colors and the quiet that you only get at dawn. These days, little things turn me on. Long walks, back roads, cool water. Shade on a summer afternoon. Lake shores, campfires, twilight. The glow of the rising moon. Gazing at stars, Galileo looked upon. These days, little things turn me on. I was caught up in the quest for the finest luxury, but keeping up with the neighbors took a toll on me. I measured my life by what I was able to buy, but now I'm finding more worth in the simpler things in life, like prayer, meditation, a sweet dream. Getting lost in a fond memory. Good friends, deep talks, old pictures. Spending time with my family. The touch of my darling when daylight is done. These days, little things turn me on. These days, little things turn me on. For my final song here, this will be a newer song. I did it for the NSAI group a couple weeks ago, and they gave me some good feedback on it. So this is a rewritten form, and this is called "So You Won't Go Away." And the interesting note about this one is a chord progression that I used that inspired the song is no longer in the song. So take that for what it's worth. Recreate our first date when May 3rd comes along. I still relive our first kiss, even though you're gone. Every night I close my eyes and I'm back with you. I shouldn't love those dreams, but I always Everybody tells me I've got to let you go. They know I'm lying when I say, yeah, I know. Ever since you left me, I hold on to what remains, so you won't go away. So you won't go away. Corner me when nothing really occupies my mind. Coming back through lovely moments I can't leave behind. You left to see the world, I stayed rooted in this town, clinging to your memory, praying you'd come back around. Everybody tells me I've got to let you go. They know I'm lying when I say, yeah, I know. Ever since you left me, I hold on to what remains, so you won't go away. So you won't go away. Everybody tells me I've got to let you go. They all say I'm lying when I say, yeah, I know. Ever since you left me, I hold on to what remains, so you won't go away. So you won't go away. So you won't go away. So you won't go away.
Joe, that was awesome.
Thank you.
You have really smoothed that song out.
Thank you. Yeah,
I can tell you've been practicing it.
What's that?
I can tell you've been practicing it.
Yeah, I've been playing it a lot, and
That's
got a
really,
good feedback
really,
on the mentoring session from it. So
that's really, really nice, Joe. All
Thank
the
you.
songs were fantastic tonight. So, are you doing some writing these days, or you just kind of
yep,
getting back from vacation and getting back to it?
no, I'm doing writing a group, songwriter challenge group I was with back in Minnesota, starting up again. So it's a song a week,
Fantastic.
post the video. So
That was really good. Really
thank
good.
you.
So thanks for being on the cafe tonight, friend.
Thanks for the invite.
All right, we've got Mr. Happy Ron. Now it's your turn, Happy Ron.
Oh, sorry. I
Now
thought
it's
you.
your turn. I know you don't. You don't know everybody's names like everybody else does. I'm sure you thought the other guy was Joe, but
Yeah, I just
that
got
was our
confused.
not so average Joe right there.
He's not average at all. He's well above average.
He's not. He's like above average. He's our above average Joe. How are you doing? How are things in San Diego?
Things are good. Things are good. I got a couple months off due to COVID, and I spent literally the first time in my life, I spent all day today, not songwriting, not producing, but simply playing guitar. So I'm trying to
Wow.
upgrade my guitar skills. So.
By the way, Sarah Light says hello. I was talking to her yesterday.
Oh,
Song
yeah,
you, yeah.
absolutely, Sarah. Yeah, I was so happy. I won the songwriting. I came in third in the competition for best social awareness song a couple
Oh yeah,
weeks
yeah,
ago.
yeah. That's right. I forgot.
I wasn't even aware I'd entered into it. Somebody got entered into it. People voted for me, and I enter so many things and never keep track. But it
Well,
was,
you know, when you're number three, you try harder. Isn't that what the expression?
number 3. Yeah, I try harder. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's good to have you with us again. I'm glad you could make it. It's what, like 5 o'clock there. There's probably, well, I don't know. Did they have a lot of traffic there during the quarantine? Not as much.
We've had almost no traffic, and plus I've also been blessed in my life that my schedule is such that I almost never hit the traffic when it is traffic. So I kind of live in the right area to avoid traffic. So I'm very fortunate.
Now explain what you're playing there. Is that a 6-string ukulele or is it a
This
small
is a guitar and ukulele. Yeah, 6-string ukulele that I've actually retooled to have different strings on it, so it's tuned like a guitar.
Okay.
So just like a guitar, except for it's really small, and I absolutely love it. I think it's the wave of the future because
So you play it like a guitar then, obviously.
exactly like a guitar, plugs in and everything, and I really love it because it's actually gives me the it's just so much easier to play. Like I was laying on my couch earlier just with my guitar like this, and it's just not like a 20-pound thing. It's like a little 2-pound thing. You barely.
So
even
what is the official name of it?
This is a Cordoba.
I mean, is it called a guitar ukulele? Is that what it's called?
It's called a Cordoba Mini, I think is what they call it.
Mini guitar?
Mini. You know what? I think
it's like Keith Urban plays the guitar banjo, and it's called a ganjo. So I was wondering if that had some morphed mashup name as well.
I think I've heard other models like this are called guitar ukuleles, but the technical term for this is a Cordoba Mini. Now, I'm not sure why it's a mini because it's tuned like a ukulele, so it should be, I don't know.
Well, it's very pretty, very pretty.
It's very pretty. I get it, because I want it to be prettier than me. But more importantly,
well, you're pretty too, Ron.
I'm pretty. I just shaved my head so the women
in a very
like
manly way. I can say that to you.
Exactly. Yeah, we're very confident in our sexuality.
I mean, you got a bandana on. I've got a hat on. Whatever, All right. So without any further mismatch going on here. All right, everybody, happy Ron.
So the song goes out to anybody who's ever lost anybody. My girlfriend would have been 61 today if she'd lived. She died a couple months ago, so this is for her and anyone who's ever lost anyone. When you were sad about how they passed, remember how they lived. When you were mad, life took them away, remember how they would forgive. When you don't know how your world will look without the things they would do, remember to live the love they brought, and they'll live on through you. So close your eyes and remember, close your eyes and remember, close your eyes and remember all the ways they love. When you were worried about what they would think, remember their minds at rest. When you feel bad for what they will miss, remember their life was blessed. When you are feeling less than you were, remember they thought you're amazing. When time makes them feel so far away, remember all they're still giving. So close your eyes and remember, close your eyes and remember, close your eyes and remember, they'd want you to go on. When things seem too serious, remember how they love to have fun. When you're feeling inadequate, remember you did what could be done. When you are seeing them everywhere and the memory seems to blur, listen for the loving things they would say, even if you just hear a whisper. So close your eyes and remember, close your eyes and remember, close your eyes and remember, you're not the only one. Close your eyes and remember, close your eyes and remember, close your eyes and remember, everyone loses someone.
Hey, Ron.
Yes.
We're getting a lot of distortion on your vocal. I don't, it's like it's peaking, basically.
I could try turning the volume down.
You know, get the gain down or something there.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
hate for it to sound like that for your other two songs.
Yeah,
Um,
appreciate you.
I know
letting me-
we didn't have time for the sound check tonight, so
Yeah, it was my fault there.
no
I'm gonna
problem.
lower the-
Well, I just want to make
I'll
sure
lower
you're
the volume
sounding good
down.
for everybody.
Let me know does this sound better? Is this peaking?
Yeah, it was just cresting on your louder parts of your song.
How about
Okay.
you close your eyes and remember?
Yeah, that's a lot better. A lot better.
All right, thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay. All right, I'm
So-
backing off the mic and you got it.
Yeah, well, the mic is way in front of me, so yeah, I'll just back off even more. So let's see. Next song is she was no dark temptress, no wannabe goddess. She only wants you to give what you can. She asked if I'd been round the block. I said, hell, I am the block. She said, I think I found the right man. I made love to an angel. I made love to an angel. I never knew. I never knew that angels need love like we do. I always thought that I was too rough. I wanted to be enough. How could she want one who's so earthly? She always seemed neat and clean. I think that you know what I mean. I never thought she would say, let's get dirty. I made love to an angel. I made love to an angel. I never knew. I never knew that angels need love like we do. I've waited my whole life for my feet to leave the ground. And now that she's arrived, I'm never coming down. I made love to an angel. I made love to an angel. I never knew. I never knew that angels need love more than we do. Thanks so much. I'm not here to show you just what to do and how. I'm not here to make the pain go away right now. I'm just here to be here for you. I'm just here to be here for you. You say you don't need anyone to help see you through. I've heard that before. We both know you do. I'm just here to be here for you. I'm just here to be here for you. And if you don't believe me, I'll try harder. I'm gonna stay right here until you know the truth. I don't have a magic wand, don't have a golden ring. I don't have all the answers, know everything. I'm just here to be here for you. I'm just here to be here for you. It's been too long that you've been down, and I know it hurts. But time will speed up, you'll move on. That's the way these things work. I can't keep you from the fates that we all face. I'm not here to take your memories and hit erase. I'm just here to be here for you. I'm just here to be here for you. I'm just here to be here for you. So that's my 3 songs. You can find me at Happy Ron anywhere. Happy Ron, one word, on YouTube, Facebook, all of the above. And thank you so much. Thanks for listening. And,
Thank you, Happy Ron.
thank you, Mitch.
Always appreciate you being here. All right, we're going to move on to Arlene Anderson. Arlene is new to the ZoomCoustic Cafe, but I will have to tell you right now as I spotlight her video. Let's see right there. She had a wonderful sound check. It was an amazing sound check that Arlene had. Let me get you, you're unmuted now. All right, good job. We got that worked out. So Arlene, since how this is your first time with us especially, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, and then you can go ahead and get into your songs you're doing.
Oh my, you know, I really like the fact that you said I was new. I haven't been new for a long time, so I really like that. I'm new to Tennessee, so that's where I am right now. And I heard earlier that Joe was from Duluth, Minnesota, and that's where I'm from originally, Superior, Duluth. So been in Minnesota, lived in other places, lived in Norway, China, and Ecuador, and settled here in Tennessee. Really enjoying it here. So I don't know if I'm happy to follow Happy Ron, because I'm going to start these songs with a happy little depression song. Might be how all of us are feeling during COVID, but I wrote it a long time ago. I don't know if you've had a really good day or a really bad day, but the point is that if you didn't have a good one today, there's going to be another day. So please leave a note if you're here listening, and let me know if you get the joke in the second verse here. I've been carrying the weight of the world, now I say the world can wait. Carrying this heavy load has brought me to a troubled state. But on another day I will be strong. On another day I'll know where I belong. Just now I'm weary to the bone, need some time to be alone. Still I know that I will be okay on another day. Second verse, coming right up. I don't care what anyone thinks, if that's okay with you. Questions come from all around about what I say and do. But on another day I will be strong. On another day I'll know where I belong. Just now I'm weary to the bone, need some time to be alone. Still I know that I will be okay on another day. Maybe it's today. Nope, still got the virus around. If it's to be, it's up to me. Oh, that's just a lie they tell. Joining hands with those we love, that's how our life will turn out well. So on another day I will be strong. On another day I'll know where I belong. Just now I'm weary to the bone, need some time to be alone. Still I know that I will be okay on another day. Still I know that I will be okay on another day. Happy little depression song. The next song that I'm going to do is one that I've had for a while, but I've had a few little adjustments to it in the last year. And if you're lucky, somebody loves you even though you might not make it easy for them. And that's what this song is about. The second verse is going to be in Norwegian, so I'm going to warn you about that. Just listen in. My Spanish is still muy malo, so I'm going to try Norwegian because not that many people speak Norwegian, so it's easier. So anyway, if you're lucky, somebody loves you even though you don't make it so easy sometimes. It's called You Draw Me In. You give me no reason to turn you away, but when you come closer, I do anyway. Still you are waiting, arms open wide, and though I hold back, there's love in your eyes. Truth at the time, starting to bend, daring my heart to open again. You're across the border, back where I've been. I draw the line, oh, then you draw me in. Det finnes I livet vanskelige valg. Det ingen av oss som skjønner alt. Min lengsel for deg skal ikke forsvinne. Jeg venter på ditt svar. Et nytt liv skal begynne. You come to my side. You tell me to stay. My eyes can now see the black, white, gray. Talking like strangers, just out of reach. So much to learn, so much to teach. Truth at the time is starting to bend, daring my heart to open again. Border, back where I've been. I draw the line, oh, then you draw me in. Past my best defense, I lay down my pen. My point of departure, you where the line ends. You're across the border, back where I've been. I draw the line, oh, then you draw me in. Across the border, back where I've been. I draw the line, oh, then you draw me in. I draw the line, oh, then you draw me in. Thank goodness for those people that love us, even so. Well, the last one that I want to do is a relatively new one, as I promised on Facebook earlier. And by now, most of you listening might be just wanting to sing along. So it is a sing-along. I wanted to do an update on the sea shanty idea. So many times it's the man going off to sea and the woman's waiting around for something to happen. And I didn't think that was really good for young girls these days. So I wanted to do an updated version of a sea shanty where the woman gets to have some adventure too. And so I'm going to teach you your part and then go right into the song. Think about a haystack. Think about your eyeball. Haystack, eye. So this is going to go like this. One fair maid with a lot on her mind. Hey I, oh, searching for her true love to find. Hey I, oh. Okay, got your part? Now sing like nobody's listening because you're all in isolation and quarantine, so let her rip. Here we go. It's called, well, I'll tell you the name afterwards. One fair maid with a lot on her mind. Hey I, oh, searching for her true love to find. Hey I, oh. Soon came a man with corn and beans, peas and carrots too. But a maid needs more than food to eat. A farmer would not do. One fair maid with a lot on her mind. Hey I, oh, searching for her true love to find. Hey I, oh. Then came a man with potions rare, magic pills and brews. But a maid needs more than chemical joys. A drug dealer would not do. One fair maid with a lot on her mind. Hey I, oh, searching for her true love to find. Hey I, oh. Then came a lad with wind-blown hair, fresh breeze from the sea. He called to the maid as she stood on the shore, will you come with me? Hey I, oh. Hey I, oh. The maid looked up, she smiled and said, with a sailor I will be. For a maid needs a chance to be wild and free. You're the one for me. So they sailed the sea with satisfied minds. Hey I, oh, such true love is a treasure to find. Hey I, oh. Hey I, oh. It's called Farmer, Drug Dealer, Sailor. So that's my updated sea shanty. Thanks
Arlene, you are quite the storyteller there. You've got different languages going on. You're like literally all over the map. Literally.
Yeah.
That was a true blessing to have you here tonight, Arlene.
Thanks, Mitch.
I wanna talk to you about getting you up there in Townsend sometime soon at the Abbey. Okay.
I love the Abbey. That'd be
All
cool.
right. Everybody loves the Abbey. They're playing that on the patio now, and I was up there. I guess it was last Friday with Karen Bowles and Casey Smith.
Oh.
It was just beautiful out there. It was a beautiful evening right by the river in the shade, and the crowd was fantastic. So I want to talk to you about that for sure.
Yeah, great.
All right, moving on. We have two more very talented songwriters coming up. We've got Edna Riddick coming up next, and then closing us out will be Marshall Matheny, adding some young to our group for sure. All right, let me find Edna here. Edna, if you can put on your camera there, please. And I'm going to unmute you. There you are. Hey, Edna.
Hello.
All right. So I'm going to spotlight Edna. Edna, you have light on the subject now.
I do. Thank you. I'll listen to my manager.
I don't want to be anybody's manager. I think that's what your husband's for, you know?
Yeah.
But
he's
Edna has
manager.
been with us several times on the ZoomCoustic Cafe, and we're just very excited that she's back with us tonight as well. And I don't know, she might sing a song about her doctor this time. One time it was the love-hate with the dentist. I don't know. You just never know with Edna.
No, I'm going to surprise you this time with a song about a chicken.
Well, I'm going to look forward to that, and then I have a song called Chicken Little, so I'll look forward to this one.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Edna Riddick.
Thank you, Mitch. No, I'm going to start out with a song about my guitar instructor. Many years ago, I was heading back and forth from Nashville. And Woody Bomar at that point said, "Do you play an instrument?" And I said, "I play a clarinet." And he said, "Well, you're going to have trouble singing and playing a clarinet at the same time." So came back to Blount County and went to Merlin's Music. Went in there and saw a guitar that my husband had recommended that I get. And I needed guitar lessons. And I was very fortunate that Steve Kaufman, who is now traveling all over the world teaching guitar and having workshops and so forth. But I was very fortunate that he was there and was teaching guitar at Merlin's. And so we shared a lot of personal stories. And he told me about being now in Tennessee, but he was raised in Manhattan. And he told me about sneaking over to Jersey because he liked bluegrass. So when you like bluegrass and you're in New Jersey, they call it chicken picking. So this first song is about Steve, and it's called Chicken Picker, based on the stories that Steve shared with me. So hope you enjoy. Raised in Manhattan to the beat of rock and roll, then a different sound in Jersey pierced through his soul. Beethoven, Bach, and Mozart were in his DNA. Piano, cello, and guitar were easy for him to play. Heard the Grand Ole Opry on the radio, Black Mountain Rag by Watson, Shady Grove by Bill Monroe. Platt and Scruggs played Foggy Mountain Breakdown with the band, dedicated to the pickers out in Radio Land. Now he's a bona fide, certified chicken picker, a Tennessee certified city slicker. He'll deliver red hot sparks with an old guitar that'll make you shiver. He's a chicken picker. 3 times national champion with hard rockin' melodies, like Wildwood Flower, Flopwood Mule, and I'll Fly Away. Yes, he's a bona fide, certified chicken picker, a Tennessee countrified city slicker. He'll deliver red hot sparks with an old guitar that'll make you shiver. He's a chicken picker. 3 times national champion with hard rockin' melodies, like Wildwood Flower, Flopwood Mule, and I'll Fly Away. Yes, he's a bona fide, certified chicken picker, Tennessee countrified city slicker. He'll deliver red hot sparks with an old guitar that'll make you shiver. He's a chicken picker, a Tennessee certified city slicker, a bluegrass guitar picking chicken picker. I appreciate Steve Kaufman sharing that story with me, and I hope he doesn't mind that I wrote it. I wrote the song for him actually when I was taking guitar, and so he's heard it before, and I wanted to share it with you guys. This next song was co-written. We had I think it was at St. Simon seminar down there, and Red Lane was our professional writer, and a co-writer on this with me is David Lawver, plus a whole slew of other folks, and it's called Like a Slow Moving Train. Sometimes Sometimes love can hit you like a fast freight in the night. It can take your breath and keep on keeping on. By the time you feel the ground shake and hear the whistle blow, good love may be too long gone. There's no need to hurry, we've got everything we need. Cross our ties and play it on the line. Leaning out the window with our faces to the wind, looking forward to the uphill climb. So take what you need from me and give me what you can. I'll take you in my heart if you will hold me in your hand. If the tenderness and passion of our souls are the same, we can ride our love forever like a slow moving train. The echoes and the whisper of you that keeps running through my mind makes the light at the end of the tunnel really shine. So take what you need from me and give me what you can. I'll take you in my heart, you will hold me in your hand. If the tenderness and passion of our souls are the same, we can ride our love forever like a slow moving train. Like a slow moving train. Pull off on the sidetrack and ride our love forever like a slow moving train. Like a slow moving train. With the COVID-19 going on, we've all lost somebody. And even if there's nothing going on, when we lose someone that's very special to us, it makes you stop and think. And sometimes time stands still, and sometimes you just aren't really sure what you're going to do. This is a song that I wrote because of a loss of a special person, and it's called How Long Till Tomorrow. How long now I find that it's harder to sleep when we were together, never had to count sheep. You'd wake me each morning with I love you, sharing sunrise together. I could never be blue. How long till tomorrow will this pain never end? How long till tomorrow will I ever live again? I know you would want me to go on living, treasure what we had, find a new beginning. Though this is my plan, feel your touch everywhere. Heartbreak again, almost too much to bear. How long till tomorrow will this pain never end? How long till tomorrow will I ever live again? The beauty of redefined. Not even a lifetime would give me time to share all the passion and love in my heart. Lovers and best friends forever, sweetheart. How long till tomorrow will this pain never end? How long till tomorrow will I ever live again? How long till tomorrow?
Edna.
Thank you, Mitch.
Hey, what kind of guitar is
Buddy.
you playing? I can't read the headstock there. What kind of guitar are you playing there? I can't read the headstock.
This is a Blue Ridge. A dear old friend of ours, before he passed away, bought this and had this worked up for me. And then after he passed, his son-in-law called Jimmy and said, come to my office. I have something that I need to give you. And he had this guitar made for me. So it's a very special guitar. It's a
And how long ago was that?
It's been about 5 or 6 years ago, probably.
Well, you sound beautiful tonight, and that's a wonderful story. I love it when there's meaning behind the instruments that we play.
Yes, very much. And this has been, I told you I went into Merlin's and bought a guitar. I bought a Martin D28, which is a really good guitar, and that's what I took my guitar lessons on. But when Mr. Shamblin had this guitar made for me, it's smaller and it fits my hands really well. And I think he knew what he was doing when he ordered this guitar for me. So there's another story with him. I may have to write a song about that venture too. I found out that he was very good friends with my mama, my mom's family, and I didn't even know that. And we became good buddies, and I would sing harmony with him before he passed. So
well, I know that you've got all sorts of stories from the part of Tennessee that you're from. I know from hearing during the Knoxville Songwriters Association meetings, there's just a wealth of stories about where you're from. And
very blessed. We're very blessed, and for everybody who's facing trauma, Godspeed, and we'll get through this. So
absolutely.
It's good therapy. Don't forget, music is good therapy.
Well, thank you, Edna, and hopefully one day soon the libraries will be back open again, and we'll be able to have our meetings there.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Mitch.
All right, we are moving on to our last songwriter of the evening, who has been waiting patiently. I don't know. I think he might have taken a nap during some of this because I know he's been like super busy, Marshall. But he's a young man. He doesn't need to sleep. He doesn't need to sleep. I'm going to spotlight his video here. Now, don't let him scare you with that Houston Astros gear on there. But he has to represent where he's from. Right? Am I right? You have to represent, right?
Brenda. And
all right, let me
time, and when I finally got
this mic off here. All right, there we go. That might be a little better now. You're not singing over the top of her. How you doing, Marshall?
It's great, man. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, absolutely. You might want to up your volume a little bit if you can. You have a volume control. You just singing straight into your laptop.
Yeah, it's kind of but I can. Is it better now? I'm trying to figure it out. 1 second.
Go down to next to the microphone there, where the audio settings are. Mm-hmm. Click on that. Go to audio settings and see if you can up your microphone level there a little bit.
Alright, yeah, input. They're all the way up. I'll just talk louder, I guess. Yeah.
What is that noise? Is that you?
Huh?
It sounds like somebody's falling through the attic or something.
No, I don't think so.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? All right. Maybe it was, I think it was somebody's microphone going on there. All right. We're good now. So Marshall Matheny. Marshall's another person that I'm trying to get up to the Abbey real soon, and he's going to let me know, aren't you, Marshall, whether you can make that or not, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Marshall Matheny taking us home tonight on the ZoomCoustic Cafe for July 9th, 2020. Take it away, Marshall.
Thanks, Mitch. Well, like you said, I'm Marshall Matheny. I come from Houston, Texas. This is only my second time on here. I come from Houston, Texas, but I'm going to school in Knoxville right now. So, yeah, I'm gonna run a couple songs by y'all. This first one is really new. I just wrote it like this week, I guess, and so forgive me with the words here, but yeah, it's just about living simple. I haven't come up with a title really yet. It's really just having Buffalo right now because it's a first-hand perspective of a buffalo, and it's just about living simply and kind of in the moment, and yeah, so I like it. Shit off here. Can you hear me better now? Life is simple, life is good. When all is all but understood. Follow where that green grass grows. Time's on my side, I take it slow. Don't care where I am on the map. Won't waste a day looking back. These plains are my plains to roam. They don't mind the things I know. Always out of my control. Spend hours standing out in the rain. The sun comes out, I find some shade. Winter's cold, summer's hot. While that wind blows, I know not. Let it go where it may. Life is short, you gotta keep it. And in that here and now, say you wanna know the secret. Maybe I could show you how. I get tired of what I see. Go find some brand new scenery. Do all I can to make it last. But know all things must come to pass. Everything has a price. Now and then there will be a time you gotta make your own path. Life is short, you gotta keep it in that here and now. When you wanna know the secret, maybe I could show you how. Life is short, you gotta keep it. And in this here and now, you wanna know that secret? Maybe I could show you. maybe I could show you how. All right. Yeah, that was the first one. Kind of needs like a guitar solo really bad, but other than that, I feel like it went good. This next one I wrote a while back. Yeah, go ahead and let y'all know it's autobiographical and everything. It's about a breakup. It's called "Had My Heart." My curiosity was tempting. My eyes from their own drunken glade. Like those Texas stars were landing. Show me an old familiar face. Sure as the undertow will grab ya and pull you quickly out to sea. Something deep said I had to have ya. Don't know what you did to me. So darling, please just let me say I don't regret a single day. Since it has to be this way, since you're really gone to stay, let me say most people get to feeling lonely when love is gone before it starts. I may not be your one and only, girl, you always had my heart. Been pushing us apart, girl. Yeah, lately you've been trying to hide things that weigh heavy on your heart, girl. Just kept them locked up deep inside. You didn't know just what you wanted when I asked that of you tonight. I think in truth you're being honest. It's your decision, that's alright. But darling, I just wanna say I don't regret a single day. And since it has to be this way, since you're really gone to stay, let me say most people get to feeling lonely when love is gone before it starts. I may not be your one and only, girl, you always had my heart. Darling, I just wanna say I don't regret a single day. Since it has to be this way, since you're really gonna stay, let me say most people get to feeling lonely when love is gone before it starts. I may not be your one and only, girl, you always had my heart. I may not be your one and only, but girl, you always had my heart. Alrighty. And I'll move this up. This last song was about one of my favorite places in the world, a little town called Jackson, and it's out in Wyoming, up in the mountains, and it's just it's a really nice place, and I like to go there and just be kind of alone and be with, like I said, be with the mountains, be with the rivers, be with everything else. And the song's just kind of about that. It's called "Going Back to Jackson." Have you ever found yourself just going through the motions, living life just like a 9 to 5, waiting for your shift to end? Like a dream you let the world go by without thought or emotion. All too numb to notice all those wrinkles on your hands. When I feel my passion slip away, I know my will, it starts to wane. Trouble and misfortune try and get me down. There's a place that I can turn to, somewhere off the road less traveled. I retreat from all the crazy and I walk the wild ground. I'm going back to Jackson, babe. My body's tired, my mind is made. You know that I can hardly wait each time I say goodbye. Close my eyes and try and see that big house right in front of me, nestled in the aspen trees, the smell of tall alpines. Somewhere the weight of the world is light enough to let me smile. I'm just going back to Jackson for a while. Wanna ride 189 with all four windows open. Follow old Snake River like the water on the stones. Got into that mountain town and be down in a town square. Pray one day you'll be there. Now I travel on my own. I'm going back to Jackson, babe. My body's tired, my mind is made. You know that I can hardly wait each time I say goodbye. Close my eyes and try and see that big house right in front of me, nestled in the aspen trees with the smell of tall alpines. Somewhere the weight of the world is light enough to let me smile. I'm just going back to Jackson for a while. Windstorm clouds won't let the light come through my windowsill, and I'm just lying wide awake in bed. I can still see that old snow face against the green Wyoming hill, place that I can go to clear my head. Just going back to Jackson, babe. My body's tired, my mind is made. You know that I can hardly wait each time I say goodbye. Close my eyes and try and see that big house right in front of me, nestled in the aspen trees with the smell of tall alpines. Somewhere the weight of the world is light enough to let me smile. I'm just going back to Jackson for a while. I'm just going back to Jackson for a while.
Marshall, that was awesome.
Thank you.
You sound like you're from Texas, man. You like it that way, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
I really like that Jackson song. That was really nice. It's funny, you know, Johnny Cash had that song called "Going to Jackson."
Mm-hmm.
You know, now you got your own "Going to Jackson." Totally different. Totally different.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, and thank you everybody for being on the cafe tonight. We'll be back with the show coming up on the 23rd of July. And we'll have maybe some folks from tonight, but definitely some other folks as well as we go through our rotation. And so I want to thank everybody who was watching tonight. I want to thank everybody who performed tonight. Y'all did amazing. It was such a tight show tonight. So thanks for being here and participating in that. And I know we had quite a number of people watching on YouTube, so that was good to see. Even though David couldn't chat on YouTube, other people were watching on YouTube. And so that'll be available as soon as I close out tonight. That'll be posted on YouTube. So if any of you songwriters want to share that with people who weren't here, you can go on there and just make note of the time and the broadcast that you started. I think David's pretty good about doing that, especially. And then you can send it off to your friends and they can catch the show if they weren't able to see it live. So thank you to everybody who was here. And we really didn't have any snags tonight, which it's probably going to explode while I'm talking mid-sentence. But thanks for being here, everybody. Everybody stay safe. I know that the numbers for COVID are spiking in Tennessee in general, and nobody knows what that really means. It might mean that more people are getting tested, so that's why the numbers are up. Who knows? But the point is to be safe and take care of yourself, and do follow the precautions that you feel are best for you in your situation, and don't let anybody bother you if you're being more cautious than they are. You got to do what's best for you, and I'm just glad that we have technology like this so we can keep on sharing our music while this quarantine is going on, and get to know each other better. So thanks everybody for being here tonight. I'm going to sign off, and look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.